Welcome to Mukbang and Thangs. And today we got some Thai food today. Yeah. We got some Thai food today. We got some island curry plate. This time I chose brown rice. So I got an island curry plate, shrimp island curry plate with brown rice. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out. I got it from this restaurant called It's Thai. um, right here in the Wilshire district here in Los Angeles, land of the demons. Okay, yeah, it's called It's Thai. Okay, so yeah, so I got me a island curry, shrimp island curry plate with brown rice and Thai iced coffee. So the Thai iced coffee is good. No shade, no tea. I like Vietnamese iced coffee, but this one is a close. This one's good. It's decent, but I like iced Vietnamese coffee the best. Cause it just got that like that cocoa aftertaste. But this is good too. This one drink nice. You're nice. All right, let me see what's going on. They must have put the rice in here, so the rice must be in here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the brown rice in here. I thought they would put it all on one plate. I kind of like it like that. And then the Thai curry right here. You need twinkle, 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 twinkle. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the rice inside. I'm going to put the rice inside. The brown rice looks kind of like brownish pink. Looks kind of different. This is the I wish they would have put it all in one plate, like all in one box. This is different. I guess because I got it to go. So, ooh, okay, it's kind of hot. Let's put it. She gave me some chopsticks too, right? I also have to eat with my hand like a Caribbean. All right, she gave me a little spoon just in case I'm an uncultured swine. Okay. Let me see. And now I ain't posting no motherfucking reads. I'm posting a motherfucking mukbang. Fuck that. Shit, okay? If you guys join my Patreon, I have I'm gonna post an updated video. It's like a download sesh type shit. Oh, this looks nice. Look at that. It got pineapple. It got curry. You see? It got pineapple curry. So what we gonna do, I'm glad she gave me a spoon after all, because what we gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the rice and put it inside. So that's what we gonna do. This is the brown rice here, so I'm gonna put some brown rice on top and let it just soak in there. So anyway, yeah, I'm not posting no motherfucking readings. So anybody that's hopping in out of my live, hoping that I'm doing some readings, no the fuck I'm not, bitch. I'm fucking eating some motherfucking Thai food, motherfucker. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm eating some damn Thai food. So I'm putting some brown rice. See the brown rice there? It's like it looks like kind of pinkish, kind of purple. I don't know. It's very unique how the Thais do their brown rice. It's got a very like rich color. It's got a very rich color. All right, big up to my Thai people. I like Thai food. When I used to be a call center queen back in the day, I used to be a call center queen, right? See it here? I put a little rice on top. Back in the day when I used to be a call center queen, it was of exactly 10 years ago. Well, 11 years ago. I used to be up and down Wilshire. Used to be up and down this district. Trying to make it happen. Very good. And I told her I wanted it spicy too. Nice. I didn't see no shrimp here. The shrimp must be at the bottom. You know when you order shrimp, they only give you a little piece of shrimp. But look. Very good. So, thank you for the likes, whoever that is. I know I don't be tripping off that shit, so thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But anyway, I used to be up and down here, hopping from call center to call center. Ooh, child. Ghetto ass call centers in LA. This is the island curry, so of course they're gonna have pineapple, baby. It ain't island if they don't have no pineapple, if they don't have no mango. Okay, so this is like, you know, Thailand, that's the Southeast Asian, so they islanders too, you know. Hey Reem, how you doing? Ooh, spicy. What's up, Reem? How you doing, my boy? Let me try it with the chopsticks. I'm gonna try it with the chopsticks, baby. Let's try it with the chopsticks, baby. Chopsticks, they only eat a little rice at a time. That's why they that's why the people there, they're small, because they eat it a little bit at a time. Mischief, me? Why you say that? I'm a bit of a little, I am mischievous, aren't I? I am mischievous, aren't I? Let me get this motherfucking shrimp. Oh, I'm just I'm in downtown. Ah, we got a shrimp. Esta camarón. Ha. Yeah, I think there's a shell still on it though. They should have took the shell out. Fuck. So, okay, always up to some shit. Well, you know how we go. We be doing our own little adventures and shit. We be going off on like little, you know, Virgos, man. We go on little random adventures and shit when we need a little razzle dazzle in our lives. We just do some random ass adventures just to lift our spirits up, okay? Say yes you. Me, say yes you, nigga. This stuff is good though. Ooh-wee. It's so saucy. I'm gonna have to use a spoon. If it was more dry, I use my chopsticks, but hey, I can use my chopsticks for the big stuff. Soon I'm gonna buy my stock. I got some good news, so I'll be able to buy my stock. But there's been a lot of I've been seeing a lot of videos on stocks lately. The one that you told me about too, I've been thinking about that. You was on my mind the other day. I was like, cool. I said, yeah, I'm gonna buy that stock. And I said, thanks to Reem. I said, thank you, because I'm gonna do it. But I did see some videos of people questioning the stock, but I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm not gonna, like, you know. Woo. The pineapple is good. Whoa, that was good. Woo. I like it. I like this, man. I'm gonna put some more rice in there. This is good. I haven't had Thai food, and y'all don't know how. I've not had Thai food. I'm gonna tell you the last time I had Thai food. I used to go to this place when I used to be a call center queen. Like I said, I used to be up and down Wilshire. And I used to work in all kind of call centers. Me and the peoples I used to hang out with, we would bounce from call center to call center. We get fired, get high the next day. Walking down the street, you know, going to different restaurants and all this stuff for lunch, you know. And I used to go to this place. They don't have it no more. I think they changed names, but it's called Andaman. It's off of Wilshire and Normandy. That was the first time I went over there. And I used to always get all their curry plates. I always get curry. I'm just a curry type of bitch. Everything I get is curry, 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 curry. Sample me curry. Let go of my hand. I'm a married man. I like sample me curry. Oh, VTI. Boo. Yeah, somebody said something about that. Somebody was saying, Roth IRA, SCHD, REIT. Somebody was saying something about that, but let me write that down while we talking about it, okay? Because when da-da-da-da start da-da-da-da, I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be buying hella stocks. I already got my good news, honey. Let me see. Let's see. Excuse me. Stocks. You say VU. Yes, somebody said something about VU, so I'm gonna go for it. That's my confirmation. VTI. These are all dividend stocks, right? ORSPY. Thanks, man, because I definitely don't want anything to go to waste. I want to have, I ain't trying to blow my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Roth IRA is what you do for your retirement. And for perfectly honest with you, income in both your IRA. I got paid yesterday. Oh, that's what's up. Some guy was saying that you could put your money, like whatever money you get from like your insurance policy money, you can put it in there. Something like that. But I want to purchase life insurance too, though. I got to research on that. But Roth IRA is what you do for your retirement. You can put your realty income in your Roth IRA. Okay, that's what I'll do. Yeah. I'm trying to find like dividend stocks, dividend kings. I'm trying to find dividend stocks. Oh, there was something else too. The guy was saying something about is it the REIT? Is that what he said? But he said when you put money in there, when you buy shares from them, you're buying shares not just for one company, but for multiple companies. It's been a while since I've been in that world, so I'm trying to like keep up. But he said if you buy shares, I believe with REIT, if you buy shares with them, they got all the stores, all this and that. If you buy shares with them, you're not just buying share with just one company, you're buying shares with all of them. So if you buy a certain amount of shares, you should be good. So I'm just trying to like, put in your, oh, okay, yeah, put in your IRA. But put monthly dividend stocks into the Roth IRA. You could take it out tax-free when you turn 60. Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to be 60 in about some years, about 20. So in about 20, 40, in the 2040s, I'm going to be 60, I think. Oh, shit. Yep, sure am. VTI, VU, SPY are all basket stock. Multiple stocks in one for either one of them. Oh, so it's multiple for that. Okay, that must be what he's talking about then. I saw somebody talking about VU. Oh, there we are. I'm using my hotspot. This is my second phone I'm recording off of, and I already paid, but they ain't put me back on yet, motherfucker. Yeah. Multiple stocks in either one of them. Okay, perfect. That's the one I want. Yo, this shit is good, y'all. Ooh-wee. What time is it? Putting all the rice up in here. You might as well, shit. Put all the rice on top so the rice can soak everything up. Sure. Might as well. All right, so the rice is empty. The rice is done. Dunzo, Dunzeter. Ooh, I'm so excited for this year. Oh, my goodness. This year for my birthday, I'm actually going to have a decent birthday, nigga. Usually I'm always getting good luck on my birthday, but this one is going to be spectacular. I can't fucking wait. They only had one piece of shrimp, but the gravy good, so I ain't going to complain too much. You guys. All right. Thank you, Reem. Thank you for the information. Thank you. That is so cool. Thank you for being my synchronicity for today. Use the confirmation for today. Thank you. I like to use my chopstick now. It has some little tomatoes up in here, y'all. You got some tomatoes up in here. I'm gonna show y'all. So you got some tomatoes up in here. That's nice. I like the brown rice. It has a nice rich color. The curry is absolutely amazing. Let's get some of this pepper right here. You got the right amount of spice too. Yeah. This is a true island curry over there. This is a true island curry for real, for real. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give you guys 9 out of 10. Even the best part about this one is the pineapple. The pineapple inside the curry juice. When you bite that pineapple, it's like a burst of like pineapple juice and curry. Man, that shit good. See, I put all the rice in there. So the rice can oh, excuse me. So the rice can suck up all the gravy. It's got just the right amount of spice. It's not too spicy. If you like spicy food, this is perfect. I told her I want mine's really spicy. But anyway, when I used to work at a call center, I used to go to Thai restaurants all the time. And I would drink their plum wine. I didn't even ask them if they serve that here. I don't think they serve alcohol here. But the place I used to go to by this call center I used to work at this call center, right? And I wonder if they still around. It was a commission only call center. So, you know, at the time I was doing bad, but I was just trying to like do something, you know what I'm saying? So I worked at this commission only call center, and we were selling Las Vegas packages. It was like cold calling, right? Selling Las Vegas packages and shit. And if you sell a package, you get $80. If you sell a second one, you get $200, so on and so forth. But if you had to sit there all day, then so be it. But if you were able to sell a package, if you can close, bitch, you can walk away with money. And he paid you under the table too. This place I used to work at, Pond Realshire. I used to work there like the mid 2010s. I was selling Vegas packages, and you get paid cash the same day. At the end, oh fuck. Bitch, you ain't giving me no ticket. Bye, bitch, you ain't giving me no ticket. Oh, I thought that was a ticket people. Well, you do look like a ticket person. Shit, I'm gonna move anyway. Shit. They like to creep up on you and shit. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. They try to act like you walking in the building. Bitch. Nigga try to act like he walking in the building and shit. Yeah. Let me get over here. Let me get off my dick, sir. Get off my dingling, sir. He tried to act like he came to pull up behind me and try to give me a parking citation. I see your ass, nigga. And then when he saw me get up and move, then he tried to act like he tried to walk in the building. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Y'all ain't finna catch me. The parking citation people out here in LA, nigga, they will creep up on you. They will walk right up to your car and be like, boop, boop. Put some kind of shit on your car. They scan something on your shit. I think they scan your VIN number and shit. Bitch, you ain't finna get me. Hey. You ain't finna get me. Okay. Better ask somebody. But anyway, this is good, man. But anyway, they'll pay you under the table. That was good about that job. You didn't have to report nothing. It was like one of them call centers where it's like commission only. They pay you under the table same day. As soon as you leave, they give you cash. So sometimes a guy would give me cash. Even if one time I went all day and I didn't get nothing, and I was sad. And he said, "Come here." The guy used to work there. He's like, "Come." And then he slipped me the money before his wife walked in. I guess that was his wife. I don't know if it was his wife or his sister. Shit, he act like that's his sister. But I guess he felt bad for me because I didn't get any that day, and I was trying to sell a package all day. And he said, "Come here, come to the office." I said, "Okay." And then he just slipped the money. You know how like how your grandma, your auntie will slip the money like this when they give you money. They give you money like this. Here, here. I was like, thank you. And then the lady walked in. She kind of already knew that he gave me money anyway. I guess he wasn't supposed to. So he was like, I just heard him walk out. I was like, thank you. At the time, my baby was young too. I be appreciating when people do nice stuff for me. I don't ever forget. It could happen like 100 years ago, and I'll still be like, yep. This is the second shrimp out this whole bowl. So I don't know how many shrimp they put in here. My guess. Let me watch that nigga. I don't know. I think he's a citation person. He's definitely parking enforcement. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But the way how he pulled up and like there's some writing on his car. I don't know. That looked like a parking citation to me. I'm watching though, just in case he want to creep up here. Anyways. This is really good. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. Okay, this is the third shrimps right here. This is the third shrimps. Shrimp number 3. So me gonna live my life today. I'm hearing that in the background. Oh, I love my life. I love my life. Can me go live my life today. You know what? Should I keep my gas on? Ooh, I'll open up the window. It's hot up in here. Ooh. Open up the window. Ooh. But I love some plum wine. That's one thing I do like from the Thai people. Big ups to y'all, because I used to give. And I had my bad days working at the call center and stuff. I used to go to the Thai restaurant on lunch break and drink some plum wine, okay? When I come back to work, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about you niggas. And funny enough, I was able to sell more packages after that because I just started talking to the customer any kind of way I want. And they actually bought it from me. That's crazy. When you do sales, if you're not aggressive, you know, if you're not like, if you just don't say it, they can sniff you out. Like the customer, they can hear when you hesitant, when you feel defeated, all that stuff. Whew. It definitely do test you. It ain't for everybody though, but I think everybody started off that way though. Customer service job, whether it's retail or call center communications, everybody kind of started off that way. You know how it is, like people come and go. But yeah, that's when I started getting into Thai food. I would go there every day. Every day they knew me. I tell you, every day they knew me. When I walked in, the lady used to be like, "Plum wine?" I said, "Plum wine." Every time I walked in, she didn't even know my name. I don't even think she knew my name. She just said, "Plum wine, plum wine." That's probably what they call me. Yeah, the plum wine girl. Yeah. And plum wine is a bomb. I ain't had that in years either. See, I would have to go to like I don't think it's just Thais that serve plum wine. I do believe that's their shit though. If you Thai, tap in, but I think plum wine is their shit. Then again, I did go to a Japanese restaurant. I used to like sushi a lot. And I had that in a while either. I used to eat sushi a lot before 2020. My favorite restaurant got messed up with the fake ass fucking riots they had in downtown Long Beach. I used to go to this place called Octopus. That place closed down, and I love that place. I used to get the Laker sushi. That was their official Laker sushi. They had plum wine over there though. But I don't know if it's like I think it's a Thai thing, because that's the first time I ever heard about plum wine was through the Thai restaurant. Plum wine is the bomb. It's sweet, but it's the bomb. And it's like, it's sweet, it's pungent, and it literally is a plum. It's like, it's as sweet as a plum. It's sweet and it's tart, and it's strong too. But I know my birthday this year gonna be amazing. I was happy. I even cried happy tears the other day. I said, good for me. I deserve this shit, you know? 2024 is going to be beautiful for me because I deserve it. As people look out for me, I look out for them. Even if I don't have it, I still send people good thoughts, especially they put me on good information or they did something nice. I always send people random thoughts, random good thoughts. Even if you did something nice to me 20 years ago, I'll send you a random thought today. And you be wondering why your day going so good. I think people do that to me too, though. I have people pop in my mind, and they be like actually really positive. It'll be a memory of them or something. I'll be like, oh, I hope they're okay. I hope they're not dead or something. You know, you get that random thought. You start talking about people randomly. Yeah. Oh my God. You know what? What time is it now? 6 o'clock. Something down here is, oh, it's a big chunk of pineapple. They put a lot of pineapple in here. Y'all see that? Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Woo. The pineapple is so good. Okay, this is the 4th shrimp, y'all. I think I swallowed a scale. I swallowed a scale. We all know how that's gonna end. Yeah, I swallowed a piece of a scale. All right, it's down now. Shit, bomb right here, y'all. You know what we be watching? We be watching like the coffee shops in other countries, like Korea and stuff. We be watching them, and they be making all kind of pretty drinks. The way how they make their drinks is like, it's like a work of art. You know, food could be art, you know. They have a whole bunch of videos like that on YouTube. Whole bunch of videos, like 2-3 hours, 8-hour videos of them making all these fancy drinks, and I just like fall asleep watching it. Oh yeah, so let me tell y'all what happened. A little mini story time. So what month was that? Okay, that wasn't no parking citation guy. I don't think so. He left. He ain't worried about me, child. Anyway. All right. Anyways, so I gave my auntie a reading, right? This was like a few months ago. This was like, oh, this around her birthday. Yeah. Because I had connected. I remember during Pisces season, I was attracting all these Pisces and stuff. I'm like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? All the Pisces that I knew of or knew in passing, or family members that are Pisces, they just all started being like, hey, Cassie, hey. Like, everybody started hitting me. I'm like, oh, okay, y'all trying to be seen for y'all season. Okay. All right. Right. So I think around that time, so like the second week of March, I gave my tia a reading. Oh, yeah. Lectura, right? Uh-huh. Hey, that's the car I'm gonna get. Oh, that's a symbol. Hey, that's the car I'm gonna get right there. You ever be thinking about a car and then you just be seeing that shit everywhere? That's crazy. Same car and everything, but this one got a silver trim though. All right. Anyway, shrimp number 5. Shrimp. So they only give me 6 shrimp. Motherfucker. It's good though. So anyway, so I gave my tia a reading like in March, because we were talking about some stuff, whatever, talking about travel plans, you know, like family stuff, you know, business stuff. Okay, we talking about business or whatever. In regards to beliefs and all that good stuff, you know, whatever, right? So we were like, yeah, talking about a trip, da da da, whatever, like that. So she wanted to read it with me because she had some other stuff going on, like, you know, dealing with her in-laws and all this other kind of stuff. So I gave her a full reading and let her know what the trip was going to be like for her, because she was going to go to Belize before me. She was going to go, I think she went in March. She did go in March. Actually, she did. She went in March. She went to Belize March 28th. And I did the reading for her like 2 weeks before. Oh, you guys are right. I did tell her about a lady in 2. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so anyway, so when I gave her this reading, Spirit just told me something, because she was confused about something I told her in a reading about some lady and two guys or something like that. And I think she ended up telling me what it would end up being. That's crazy. Okay, so anyway. So she ended up going to Belize on the 28th. I gave her a reading before then, just to let her know how the trip was going to be, and then she's planning a second trip for next month. So I was letting her know how this trip that she about to go on, what it was going to be, and then she had another out-of-state trip that she needed to take care of, some unfinished business, dealing with funky ass, ratchet ass, naker ass in-laws. I said it. Fight me. I don't give a fuck. Over there in the Midwest. Okay. Okay. And so I let her know what was going on there and the type of time that people was on. Because, you know, sometimes people, like, I don't know, she have her allegiance to, you know, da-da-da, you know, over the years, it is what it is. So sometimes you might tell people the type of shit that people really be on. They kind of be like, oh, you know, because they so close to them, you know, they favor them, they so close to them, so they can't really see it happening. But I can see it clear as fucking day. And I don't even live there. You know what I'm saying? I don't live there no more. So I told her about somebody specific that she was really, really close to. She used to let him get away with everything. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. She used to let him get away with everything. And, you know, when they got older, they started doing all kinds of shit. But I was already out the picture. I had already moved to California. So I didn't have to be around all that shit, right? So I ended up telling her in the reading that one of the kids that she raised wasn't so trustworthy, and for her, and I told her not to announce your movements around this boy. You may raise him, you may like him, whatever, but at the end of the day, that's not your blood. I gotta keep it real. Sometimes family that's not your blood could be your family. Don't get me wrong, but if you knew what I knew in this particular case, even if you love this person up, they want to be accepted by a particular group of people, so they will double cross you. They'll use you for whatever that you're useful for. They'll use you to babysit their fucking kids. They'll use you to cook for them. They use you for money, whatever the case is, right? But at the end of the day, their last name is their last name, and your last name is your last name. They gonna ride for their peoples regardless, even if they are being mistreated by this group of people. This is a group of people they want to be with. This is their collective. This is who they want to be with. This is who they are. It's in their blood. It's in their DNA to be who they are and move how they move, right? So at the end of the day, you can raise them to be different or to be better, but when they get grown, they're going to want to get acceptance. And I'm saying it from a place of experience, because I didn't grow up with my immediate family. I was raised by my granny. So I didn't, you know, I can kind of see it from his perspective, and him being younger, he don't realize that my auntie is more of a family to him than his own people. But it's going to take him time to do that. And on top of that, this is what happens. See, the thing is, be careful how you treat people, right? Because even in your family, you always notice that the ones that get spoiled those are the ones that get spoiled the most in families. Those are the ones that end up double crossing the person that spoiled them. You ever notice that? The one that everybody do wrong, the black sheep always has to come back and take care of mom and take care of dad and take care of this and that. The whole time they was growing up, they were mistreated, they were this and this and that. And the person that they favor, the golden child always turns on the parents or the guardians or whoever's in that family. It always happens. The one that you spoil ends up doing you in, and the one that you treat like shit be the one that you end up calling later on and say, "Oh, you're right." But it is what it is. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. But anyway, so she called me yesterday. We was doing like a bunch of phone tag, and she told me that what I put up in the reading came true. And I wasn't surprised, but I was just like, "Ooh, girl, tell me," right? But I told her in the reading, right? Basically, I said, without getting too specific, I was like, you need to be careful about him, because she sounded like she didn't want to receive that, which I wasn't surprised or whatever, based off of like just history. And, I used to be over there. I was very, very observant as a teenager. So she wasn't really like trying to receive it, but she was just like, damn, really? You think he gonna do that? You think he capable? I'm like, yeah, he is capable of it. I said, do not announce your travel plans or nothing, because he gonna tell the in-laws, and then the in-laws gonna work against you, because they were doing stuff against my tia. Okay, they were doing spiritual stuff against my tia. They was doing all kinds of little weird shit, right? But they don't fuck with me though. Okay, because I ain't out there. They don't fuck with me. But anyways, so I was just basically saying, like, don't announce your movements when it comes to him, because they using him as a mold. They basically, and what I told her is that he's a monitoring spirit on behalf of your in-laws, okay? And you may raised him and spoiled him and did all this stuff for him, but at the end of the day, he don't give a fuck. He's gonna slide with his DNA. I mean, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna slide with their DNA. Okay, because he want acceptance from them, so he gonna double cross her, and he knows that she gonna always take him back, because that's how black mothers and black aunties are when it comes to niggas. They always taking them back. Okay, I'm just being honest. Okay, don't shoot the messenger, don't shoot the prophet. Okay, but so I went into detail. I forgot what I said, but I went into detail about how about. Not specifically how he's going to do it, but it was just, I did say it has something to do with money, like double crossing. And I said, be careful what you say, because he might be the type of person that's going, I think I got the devil card for him. And it's something about a money, some Pentacles card and some devil card. So I just told her, I'm just like, don't tell him about any money that you're supposed to be getting that's coming towards you. You're not a, because my tia, a lot of us in our family, we be doing stuff for people, doing nice stuff for people, and people be taking advantage of my family members, because they kind of like, they want to get accepted by certain type of people. I don't know. It's just like, I've been seeing this shit since I was a kid. I used to be like, why? Shut up, Cassie. Shut up, Cassie. But shit. All right. So, it's kind of hard to tell certain people, like, this is what's going on, this is how they treat me. But anyway, a lot of people in my family are due for a lot of things, good things in their life, but they got involved with people that always blocked them. They got involved with people that were always trying to overtake them and distract them. And whenever I tried to wake them up for it, I would get shunned for it, or so I would just back off, like, you'll see one day, like, I'll just love you from a distance, but you don't understand. You in the thick of it. So you'll see one day. You'll see it, But yeah, that's why I told her in the reading, like, just watch out for him, because, like, he gonna double cross you. Just be prepared for. I know you don't want to hear it right now, Auntie, but be prepared for, what he's gonna do. I'm just letting you know what the energy is. Be careful. All right. And then once he does this, keep your distance or whatever. I know that you love his kids and all this other stuff, and it's a very sticky situation. But keep your movements private. If he didn't come out your pork, don't say nothing. Keep it private. Because I feel like, even in the reading, I felt like he would use my auntie, just like the other one, and all the other ones on them side over there. They like to use her for her kind heart. She a Pisces, so I love you guys, but Man, they always seem to attract people that just suck them fucking dry. Suck them dry, especially if they like unevolved, like fire signs. Pisces will like they will literally suck them fucking dry. Just and it's just like, and I just sit back and watch. I'm just like, you know. But I don't know. I'm not them, so it's like whatever. But so anyways, she ended up calling me yesterday, and yeah. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So she ended up calling me yesterday and she was like, yeah, you're right. Something did end up happening and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, what happened? This nigga. So this nigga right here, I guess what he ended up doing was this is what I don't like either, but this nigga. Oh, sorry. Spirit want me to talk about something else. Hold on. Little side story. I'm gonna get back to it. Listen. I remember my tia, she called me, the same one. I remember she called me last year, 2 years ago. This why I wasn't talking to nobody. I was still in that phase where I was like, fuck everybody. I'm still in that phase, but I'm more of like a peaceful, like, fuck you, respectfully. But this was like, fuck you niggas. That was where I was at the time. So I wasn't talking to nobody. Okay. And I remember I wasn't really talking to nobody. I wasn't getting no calls from nobody. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. One time she called me and she was trying to ask me to help him because he did something he wasn't supposed to do, and she wanted me to do some type of I guess she was trying to get, well, actually she didn't even talk to me, which is what I didn't like at the time. She actually got the same one that we talking about now. She got him to call me and I was like, hello, oh hey, it's me. I was like, oh hi. And then he was like, yeah, you know, something happened and da da da. And I knew right away. I was like, I'm not finna fucking bail you out. I know you used to my auntie and all them, like I'm different. I'm not finna fucking bail y'all out. I don't hate y'all, but I don't fuck with y'all like that. I'm not finna fucking bail you out. I haven't been around y'all since y'all was kids, and I heard all kind of shit about the fucked up shit that y'all was doing while I was gone. By the time they was already like, I left the DMV like in 2005, so they were only like 10. They were still little boys, 10, 11, 12. I wasn't around them when I was a teenager, and thank goodness that I wasn't around them, because it definitely would have been some shit. It would have been some shit. So I was glad I didn't have to be around. And I warned my auntie a long time ago. I was like, them motherfuckers gonna give you trouble. You may favor them right now, and da 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 da. They gonna give you trouble. And they both end up being in trouble. Took money from her, did all kind of fucked up shit to her. Hey, ain't none of my business, because like I said, you know, people slide with whoever they want to slide with. They're gonna have their allegiances, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. Guess what? I don't have to deal with the shit. I don't have to deal with the aftermath of your decisions with dealing with these people. Cool. So, but anyways, my spirit wanted me to say something about that, because he wanted me to use my mojo, or I guess he wanted me to burn some candles for him. And back to what I was saying. So I told him, I was like, well, since I know that you're guilty, despite what you say, I'm not listening. It's like going through one ear out the other. I said, I already know that you're guilty, because that's what y'all do. Y'all do this stuff. Even if this is this one instance where you're not completely wrong, whatever. But I said, if you're guilty, whatever that you may do, like, even if you try to do some mystical shit to get you out of it, you still gonna have to pay for it another way. Maybe you might not get as much time. Maybe you might get a probation instead of jail time. You know, that type of thing, right? But I said, I'm not doing no work for nobody. I'm not getting involved with nobody karma. I'm not doing no work for nobody. I said, but if you want to do something for you, here's what you go get. So I just told him what to go get. Make he do it himself, because I'm not going to fucking do shit for you. I'm not mixing my energy up with your shit so that I can get caught up like auntie, because auntie is when my auntie is associated with those people, bad shit always happens to her because of who she associated with, which is why I told her in the reading. The people that she associated with, her in-laws, they're no good. Okay? They're no good. So the longer that she stayed tethered to them is the longer as she always keep going through all this stuff back to back. You think if she wasn't fucking with these people, she wouldn't go through that? She wouldn't. So that's what I tell her. I was just like, this is the stuff that you get for yourself. You know, do this. You know, here's this herb, this, da. You do it, good luck. Click. I ain't doing shit. I'm not doing nothing. so I can get the residuals. So when that shit backfire, I gotta, nah. I already see what y'all put my auntie through. Why the fuck would I want to be associated with that? But anyway, back to the other story. And she tell me the same one. She tell me he did betray me. He betrayed me today. I said, what happened? I said, what happened, Auntie? Tell me. And she said he ended up getting a go to funny. What do you call it? GoFundMe. So he ended up making a GoFundMe, and he puts a fake sob story with my auntie and her husband, the one that died, the deceased one, his grandfather. So this nigga made a GoFundMe account and tried to raise money, but on a GoFundMe account, it's supposed to be for I think he mentioned his grandfather, my aunt's deceased husband. He mentioned him, and then said, oh, like, he died previously and blah, 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 and hospital bills and blah, blah, blah. And then he puts on the GoFundMe thing. Oh, my grandma, who was my auntie, that's what he called her. He said, my grandpa died, and then my grandma is getting surgery. She has important surgery coming up, and da 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 da, or whatever. So he puts it online, and I guess my niece ends up finding it. So my niece contacts my auntie, and she like, you okay? What happened? What you need surgery for? You okay, grandma? You okay? This is her real granddaughter, her biological granddaughter. And she was like, my auntie was like, at the time, she was like, no, I'm not having surgery. I'm okay. I'm fine. And so her granddaughter was like, my niece, she was like, Grandma, you on GoFundMe? What's the name? Got a GoFundMe account on you, saying that you need some life-saving surgery and this and that. And then I guess when she confronted him, he ended up raising some money. He didn't raise a whole lot of money, but it's just a simple fact. It's just the principle of the matter. And then on top of that, don't speak that shit to my fucking auntie, bitch. Like, I'm not close to my family. I don't, and all that stuff. But it's like, I don't want to hear. That don't mean I want to hear anything bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, why would you even speak that on my auntie, that she needs some type of surgery? She don't need no fucking surgery. She's fine. She's healthy and she's fine. Don't put that shit in the air, nigga. If you gonna do that, why don't you do that to your fucking people? Do that to your people, nigga. Do that to your funky ass aunties and them little funky ass bitches over there in fucking in the Midwest. Go fuck with them bitches, nigga. Go put them on there. Don't speak that shit to my auntie, nigga. I rebuke that shit. You need her to babysit your fucking kids, right? Because that's what y'all use her for. Y'all steal money for her. Y'all do all kind of shit. All kind of rise. So why would you want to put that? That's spiritually irresponsible. You trying to speak, you want something to happen to her, huh? And if something was to happen to my auntie, you ain't got nobody to watch your fucking kids. Right? So watch what the fuck you doing. You bringing up a sad. What if that shit end up happening for real? Because you put it out there, you dummy. But he said that wasn't his intent, blah, blah, blah. And she said he's been avoiding her ever since. Sometimes people got to find out the hard way, Some people just ain't get enough yet. So I think she probably got enough. She's almost there. Not quite there, but almost. But that's what she told me. She was like, yeah, you was right, girl. You said in the reading that he was going to do this, and this, whatever. And, she was basically, I think that's why she was calling me on Tuesday. She was calling me a whole bunch. And I was like, what's going on? I hope ain't nobody dead. And then so I was like, I'll just answer it tomorrow. But that's what she was that's what she was talking to me about. My head was kind of heavy. My crown chakra was heavy. On Tuesday. I was in good spirits, but I was just like, maybe I stayed up too late and I needed to like lay down. So I lay down and watched some movies. The movie lifted my spirit up and I felt good. And I went to sleep and I woke up, I felt better. But when she confirmed it with me, I told her, I said, see, now you know. And then I told her, the one that you favor the most is the one that end up doing you in. You know how good that felt saying that shit? Because when I was younger and I used to say that, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. But me being grown and now she see the light, and you'll notice that a lot, divine feminine, divine masculine. You'll notice that a lot. That people will call you out of nowhere and be like, you was right. Or that people will call you and apologize and this and that. You know. But that don't mean just because of this situation, that don't mean I ain't getting involved though. That's the thing. I ain't getting involved. I just wanted to hear the confirmation. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, well, now you know that he's not a trustworthy person. Cause anybody that try to raise money for you, how would you feel if somebody did that to you? Somebody make a GoFundMe account in your name and come up with this false sob story so that they can make money off of you. So suppose he would have made $275,000. He would have took that money out and wouldn't have said shit to my auntie. Nothing. Probably would have dropped his kids off with my auntie and then go traveling somewhere. So if he would have raised the money that he wanted to raise, he wasn't gonna give her ass shit. That's the fucked up part. But whenever she gets something, even if she get a piece of bread, she get he. Sometimes you just can't help niggas, okay? I'm just have to say that. You can't help niggas sometimes. You just can't. It's a double-edged sword when you help niggas. That's why people be getting mad at people that move out the hood and they don't want to be associated. I don't think nothing bad about that. You just can't help everybody. People are users, monitoring spirit, energy vampire. That's a nice car. A Rivian? What kind of car is that? Rivian. It look nice. Rivian. What kind of car is that? I mean, what's the make? Rivian. That look nice. But yeah, when I heard that shit, I'm sorry, I did laugh on the phone. She's like, he opened up a GoFundMe account. He said this. I was like, I'm sorry. But that's fucked up though. So, I had to knock on wood. Like, we rebuked that. Everybody getting no motherfucking surgery. And then I ended up finding out that there actually is high blood pressure on my mom's side too. I thought it was just my dad's side. But she ended up telling me that she told me that my great grandma, Julia Lucario, well, her maiden name is Lino, Julia Lino Lucario. That she had blood pressure at the time that she died. Nobody don't really know how my great grandma passed. But they did say she had high blood pressure. So they don't know the nature. I don't know the true nature of death, but they did say she had high blood pressure. So she had it, and then my auntie said that she just started getting it, but she discovered that she had it because when her husband was going in and out of the hospital and he was like dying and all this stuff, that's when she started like stressing out. So it looked like it come from stress and later on in life. Because I didn't have no blood pressure stuff issue or nothing. Even when I was bigger as a younger person, I didn't have high blood pressure. It was always 120/80. It was always that. But I think for my family now, seeing it on my mom's side, I said, I thought nobody didn't have high blood pressure in ours. She said, well, I caught it later on, but it was because of the stress of my husband. But then your great grandma also had it too. So I was like, oh, well, that changes everything. So this is something that's kind of unavoidable type shit. So, but I'm noticing it's due off of stress, like a stressful environment, stressing about money, stressing about bills, or if you're if you're living in poverty, that's a stressful situation. You living with toxic people. I see a bee. So it's right on top of my car, bumblebee. Poverty, stress, toxic relationship, abusive relationship, somebody dying, that's a very stressful situation because you're wondering how life is going to be without them. Maybe you're taking care of this dying person. That could be stressful. So, a lot of things, things add to it. So my thing is just to always stay grateful. I do my breath work. I deep breathe. I always make sure that I stay grateful for everything. I don't care how bad. I think about how bad I used to have it, and just before I got here. Oh, excuse me. I'm done. I'm done with my mukbang. Okay. Just before I got here, I drove past the Staples Center and realized it's not even called the Staples Center anymore. I used to work there. I remember all the hard times I used to have working over there and dealing with people talking down to me, dealing with, this is the first time I ever saw black people in management, and I was so excited. Oh, black people in management. That weared off quickly. The novelty of that weared off very quickly. But I remember all the shit that I used to go through over there. And just like I'm driving past all these places I used to work at, bus stops I used to stand on, train stations I used to be posted up at. I'm just rolling past all this shit and I'm like, I remember them days, So I always try to make sure I'm grateful. That's part of my thing. Make sure I'm grateful. I'm not around people that's gonna make me rail up. You know, I'm not around ignorance or anything like that. I keep everything at a minimum. And so far, so good. Now, I'm at a point in my life, he's just hanging out. I'm at a point in my life where I'm getting a lot of confirmation of things that I spoke about years ago. I don't even realize that I was a prophet or a sybil until years later. But I've been noticing ever since I was younger, when I would speak on things, everybody used to tell me to shut up. But I think they told me to shut up because it was true. I thought they told me to shut up because I talked too much. Maybe that was it too. But I think it's because whenever I speak on something, it always ends up coming about. Everybody else could be totally lost, oblivious, like, I'm a big hater, whatever like that. But it's because I see shit in people. I already know when people got the potential to turn. They don't think that I see it, but I see it. I know when people have the potential to turn. And I already know it. So I'm just like, because you think that you about to like drop the bomb on me, and I already knew, like, you know what I'm saying? So and they be so surprised when I think fast on my toes, like, damn, how she know I was gonna flip on her that day? Bitch, because I already saw you. I already saw your movements way before. I already knew what you was about to do. So I'm already 10 steps ahead of your ass. Duh. That's why they gonna tell everybody I'm crazy or whatever the case is. Hey, maybe that's my gift. Because crazy people do tell the truth. That's my gift. At least crazy people are honest. Shit. Everybody else ain't really honest. Nobody is as PC as they put themselves out there to be. Trust me on that. Ain't nobody PC. Okay. Everybody worries about their fucking selves. Everybody weaponizes their privilege and or oppression against others. Everybody does it. Everybody fucking does it. That's another conversation. But anyhow. Ciao. Anyway. But yeah, so that confirmed it for her. So now she should know how to move after finding out that this young man did this to her. And while she's telling me about it, she babysitting his kids. While she telling me about it, I'm just like, that's crazy. But hey, that's not my life. I don't live out there. Because they wanted me to move out there. I'm like, no, you don't. I told her on the phone, I said, if I live out there, y'all not gonna like me no more. I'm just saying. She's like, why you say that? I'm like, you know why. I'm like, if I was to move back to the DMV, y'all not gonna like me. You're not gonna like the stuff that I'm saying. You're just not gonna like it. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, like, you ain't gonna like it. If I was to beef with them boys and then shit start happening to their ass, you gonna be mad at me, right? So I'm just like, and I'm gonna be the type of person, if I see something that ain't right, I'm gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna just ignore it. I don't do all that stuff. So it was a good thing that I left when I did. Everything happened for a reason, and that's what I realized though. Everything happened for a reason. I went through what I went through when I came back out here for a reason. When I drive through these streets and I see all the bus stops I used to stand on, just like all the memories, like dealing with crazy people on the train, cussing, arguing, fighting, all that stuff. I'm like, yo, I come a long fucking way. Long way. And now things are going to be different. Things are going to be better. I know things are going to be better for 2024. I know it is. I could already see it happening. Like, I literally cried tears of joy the other night, laying in my bed. And I wasn't crying because I was sad. I was crying because I was happy. Relieved. I read an email and I was like, oh, it's happening. It's finally happening. You know? So, gratitude. That's the most important thing. So this birthday is going to be a good birthday. I'm definitely going to be traveling a whole lot this year, and everything that I plan on doing, and even giving back to people who have inspired me along the way, who gave me good thoughts and good feedback. I'm going to find my ways to like give that energy back, more so than just sending like telepathic love notes, but just, or thank yous, but I'm actually going to circle back around and anonymously help people that help me. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, you will get a lot of confirmation like that. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I didn't mean for this to be a download session or anything like that, but it's just all coming to me. Like, people are gonna call you and really tell you things that you probably really wanted to hear 10, 15, 20 years ago. But by the time that they tell you it, it's like you don't even feel that way no more. Like, everything you said back then was true, but you don't feel as strongly about it. You're not as attached to that situation like you used to be. You're more like detached from it. You're looking at it from a soul level point of view. And then you're kind of laughing at it too, because the shit is kind of funny. So, you know, you're kind of laughing at it a little bit, you know. Damn, that's crazy. You know, you know, you have it like that too, but I'm not attached to it no more. So when my auntie called me, she told me that, it's like, yeah, I laughed, okay? I mean, I'm black. Obviously I'm gonna laugh, but and I'm a Virgo, so you know me. We love I told you so moments. We love that shit. We just be like, I told you, you didn't want to listen. How does it feel? You know, we like doing that. We do. But I enjoyed it, you know. But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, let's scale it back a little bit. That's not right? I can acknowledge that. I can, you know, several things can be true at once, and I can acknowledge all things at once. Lady Liberty. Anyways, several things can be true at once. You can acknowledge. You'll be able to acknowledge that. Like, when people call you and they be like, you know what, you was always right about this person. Don't be surprised when people do that. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Somebody call you out of nowhere. They be like, you remember we used to argue and fight over this person? You know, let me tell you what they did, or this is what ended up happening, or, you know, I apologize for coming down hard on you because of this situation, and, you know, this will happen. A lot of people are gonna, you know, people are getting humbled in all kind of ways, and people are realizing things that they're gonna think. They thinking back on all the times that you spoke with them and you were trying to plead with them and you were trying to, like, now these people are telling you, hey, my bad, this is what happened. You don't know how much people that ended up apologizing to me years later, whether it's like on social media or something, because they had imaginary beef because of what somebody else said about me. Instead of them going by how I treat them or anything like that, they just did, especially my family, they did the whole, you know, paper bag shit, the classism shit, the, you know, mama's baby, daddy's maybe, that might not even be kind of that bullshit. Well, obviously I must shit. I got high blood pressure like him, so obviously that must be my daddy. Obviously that's my pop. But, you know, people will do little stuff, and then years later, when they get stung by the same people that I stood up against, when they get stung by them same people, it's like they want to kind of circle back around. Oh, hey, yeah, you were right, and I see why you stay away from everybody. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right. Okay. By the time you hear it won't even matter no more because you're not attached to the situation. At the time when you were in the thick of it and it was happening to you, you were attached to it. You just wanted somebody to wake up. You wanted people to wake up, but they didn't. And that's just how it is, you know? So don't be frustrated. If you're in that right now, don't be frustrated. Just detach, remove yourself from the situation. Trust me, they will come to you years later, especially if you're a younger person watching this. Trust me, those same people that do you wrong, they're going to come to you years later. People that do you wrong in your 20s, if you're young now, when you get to my age, you're going to have a whole bunch of people circling back around, calling you and all kind of shit. People sending you random texts, random stuff, when before they didn't send your ass shit. Just pay attention to that. But I'm not saying be mean to them, be rude and all this other stuff, because I'm not like that. But I keep it short and I keep it sweet. Now, when I talk to my tia and she like, oh, so-and-so was talking. Oh, yeah, she said, my other cousin, the same, she said, we all, me and Cassie ought to whoop his ass and something. I was like, oh, I just started laughing. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I ain't getting involved with that shit. Like, I'm not getting involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially after I've been warning people for years about a certain group of people, like, I just can't, because it's like you now she's kind of like woken up, like it's kind of getting it's getting there, it's registering a little bit, but she's not completely, she's almost there, but she's not completely, removed herself. But I did tell her, because it's not my life, you know what I'm saying, but I did tell her, I said, as long as you are attached to them people, you will always have problems and issues. This is what they're doing to you. This person is doing this person doing that. I already told her. So now she's starting to see it unfold, and then she called me back. That was the first time I ever gave her a reading, and that was for her birthday. Pisces season. That was for her birthday. So she never got a reading from me. She usually get a reading from like bouillets, or when we were in California, we used to go to like, I used to go to readers a long time ago when I was a little girl. My auntie, my grandma, they used to take us to go see some Mexican card readers and stuff in LA. We would take the train. Well, they weren't driving at the time, so we take the train, buses and stuff, and we would sit at this Mexican lady house all day. I would be playing with the kids and stuff, drinking horchata and shit, and fucking playing Super Mario Brothers and shit, while they was getting their readings. So I've been around this shit for a long time, you know what I mean? Like a long time. And they would all, even the readers back then, she only went to those type of readers, and then she would go to what we call in our culture a bouillet, which is pretty much in the Garifuna culture. A bouillet is like, I want to become one. I think I am one, but I just need to learn the more cultural specific certain things. I need to master that first. Like there's certain stuff that I have to master first, which I'll be able to do that soon. But a bouillet, in the Garifuna culture, the bouillet is like the shaman of the tribe. Okay, so my tribe is the Garifuna. That's what I am, right? So every tribe has their chief, has their shamans, and blah blah blah, the people that they look to. So the bouillet is like the aficionado. They're the ones that do the ceremonies. They're the ones that do the readings. They're the oracles. They are the sibyls. They are the people that conduct all the spiritual ceremonies, and they do the divination and the roots work, all that. That's what the bouillet do. They're like the aficionado. Whenever there's like a ceremony, like the dugu or the chugu ceremony, they're the ones that are running things. They're the ones that's orchestrating everything, leading everybody in prayer, in song, and dance, that kind of thing. Those are the type of stuff that, And in order to become a bouillet, to my understanding, you have to be up underneath them. You need to be, with them, and they got to teach you this and that. And obviously, language, the language is very important too. You gotta learn that part too. At least learn the prayers in the language. But my auntie never went to me for a reading ever. She never went to me. I never really advertise it. Some people in my family will get a reading from me. A few of them have, and then some of them, before I started working for the psychic networks, they were already going to psychic networks that were fucking lying to their ass. So when I gave, this before I started working with the psychic networks myself, because at the time when they told me about it, I was like, I need to work there too. But anywho, when I did readings for like a few of my cousins on my dad's side, they didn't want to believe what I was saying to them because they was busy listening to YouTube karmic reader bitches, and they were listening to psychic network girls that were just trying to suck them out of money when they could have just went to their cousin for free and I would have just tell them the truth. But because me telling the truth for free is not valuable, but you're gonna pay somebody to lie to you. But okay, child, whatever. Sometimes, but they would come after like months later and be like, damn, that whatever that I said in the reading ended up happening. But then they won't give me full credit. That's why I kind of stopped. Like if anybody asks for reading, I just be like, are you sure? Are you sure you open to hearing the truth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because people will, they have their heart set on a specific answer, a specific outcome, and then they listen to all these readers putting shit in their minds and all this stuff, and they end up believing it. And then they go to the psychic networks, and I'm not saying I'm not saying all of them lie, but they may have gone to ones that cater to them just to get an extra buck, and lie to them just to get an extra buck. And now they're twice as confused. So by the time they come to me and they get the real truth, it's kind of like, it just smacks them. It's just like, well, that's not what they said. Well, they didn't want to tell you. I'm telling you. But yeah, usually it takes a while for people to register because they, like I said, they have their minds set on a specific answer. People already know what they should do. They already know what it is in the back of their mind. Their higher self already is telling them what they should do. They already know what it is when it comes to a situation or whatever. But somehow they want to, I guess they want to get like a second opinion, a second pair of ears, eyes, and a brain. Somebody that's outside of the situation that can see it differently. So me being a person that can see it differently, I'm unbiased. I don't know you. And even if I do know you, I take that out completely when I do a reading. I just treat you like a regular client, like I don't know you. And sometimes people, they already know what they should do, but they're hoping for a specific answer. So if you tell them something that's complete opposite of the answer, but it is factual, they will kind of push back, or try to confuse the details, or try to add other elements to the story so that somehow it could change what the reading says. It's not going to change it. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, that's why I created the vibe check. That's why my spirits let me to do the vibe check form. This is for my tarot business, not for anything else. But to do that so that I can know, so that they can know if we're like, saying, like a good fit. It's important for me. Because I'm here to share my gift. I'm not here to try to like scam off of somebody. I'm really big on ethics, so that's just not my thing, I feel good because I don't have to. I feel good because I'm getting good karma back, and that's what I'm realizing now. I'm getting good karma back because I've done so much for people, and I didn't ask for nothing back. And what I got in return was really nasty. Sometimes, at some points, it was like, damn, that's what I get in return. But I may have railed up and talked my shit like I always do, but I fall back and I detach from it, and I know that things will be, I know all the wrongs will be right again. And that's what I'm seeing now. Everything that I spoke on since I was a little girl, it's all coming out to be true. It's all coming out to be factual. That's why when I speak on something, you ain't got to believe me, but just pay attention and then come back to my video later. You gonna see. When you first start saying shit that ain't nobody else saying, they gonna make it seem like you wrong. They gonna try to push back, They trying to do all that. But when it come to pass, oh, I said it first, or somebody else said it. Oh, you didn't say that. Well, I said that. I said, So I just learned to just be like, this is the information. Take it or leave it. If I'm not a good fit for you, I send you off lovingly. But anywho, I'll be posting shorts, but as far as videos, this is a mukbang, so this ain't, I did throw in some downloads. I did throw in a few stuff there. I did throw in a few story times, but whatever that I'm going to be posting, it's going to be for my Patreon. So I post free content and paid content. So I'm going to be doing my videos unlisted and it's just gonna go to Patreon. So that these five in the counties. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so these possessed scallywags can find their own motherfucking material. So I'm gonna put y'all. See, I'm closing down my spiritual sweatshop. Clink clink. I'm closing it down, bitch. Me that pan strike. Hell no, I won't post. Hell no, I won't post. Bitch, me that pan strike. I ain't posting shit. No readings. Nah. I ain't posting shit. So that y'all can come up with your own material, snatch off of somebody else's plate. You know, find something else, child. Find some business. Well, that was a good meal. I give H.P.I.C. This is in the Wilshire district. It's called H.P.I.C. So definitely check their restaurant out. I gave you a 9.10. I don't know if y'all was about to close, but when I walked into y'all restaurant, there was some other people that was sitting there, and the person that took my order assumed that I wanted it to go. I don't know why you assume I wanted to go. Actually, I do want it to go, but maybe I didn't want it to go. Maybe I wanted it for here since you keep pushing to go. Maybe you don't want my black ass sitting up in your restaurant. Or maybe you was about to close and you just didn't want to have to worry about less tables to clean. Whatever. But I do give it a 9 out of 10. So the food is good. I like Thai food. It's good eating a good Thai meal after so long. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, it can't be something that I buy all the time. And that shit was $27, okay? That's how much oxtail plate costs. No, shit, no. You get an oxtail plate now, it's like $30. And that's just for lunch. Okay? Not for dinner, for lunch. He is bomb too. Yeah, their food is good. They didn't have drunken noodle, but they did have pad thai. But for some reason, I wanted to just try a brown rice. But their brown rice is good. I've never seen brown rice that color. It's like the color of a. It's brown, but it's like reddish brown. You know, I want to go to this Botanica. I used to go to with my friend Nelsie, rest in peace. She put me on to this place called El Palacios. It's on Pico and Alvarado. I think I'm going down that direction. But it's already 6:53, so most botanicas are closed around 5, 6 o'clock. You know, no botanica is open after nighttime. No way. But it's that place is nice. It's a very small botanica, but they got everything. It be the small ones that got everything. Ironically, they got some good stuff, and they got like herbal stuff, like healthy stuff. The cops ain't bother me, and I think it's because they must know that my car got a recall or something. Because they haven't bugged me about my tags at all. I think they kind of already know. Because my specific car is like a recall on it. It's something have to do with the smog or something like that. I mean, it's a 2016 Care, but something about a recall about the catalytic converter or some shit like that. Basically, that it'll cause smog. Like my car can cause smog. So they had to put me on a waiting list. I'll let you guys look at the street. Got some people selling some stuff out here. Oopsie daisy, hold on. You got some people that be selling stuff. This is downtown LA. You got people selling stuff right here. But yeah, they have should I turn right here? I don't know. That shit bomb. Anyways, yeah. Wow, that was the first time my auntie got a reading from me. So I think she's kind of like floored. Oh, this is Alvarado. Okay. Let me back it on up. Hold on. Back it on up. Ah. Okay. Get your ass out the way. This is Alvarado. So maybe Pico is this way. This is MacArthur Park. I don't think it's open anyway, but you know. Okay. I see a bunch of nines. I saw a bunch of nines in the back of that bus. But yeah, oh, so I used to work at the Staples Center and they changed it. It's not even called the Staples Center anymore. It's called the Crypto Center. That's crazy. I wonder what the uniforms look like now. I used to work at Staples Center and Microsoft Theater, which was like one company. I don't know about it now, but I used to work there like 2017. I worked the Grammys that night when Kendrick Lamar did the "We Gonna Be All Right" that performance. I was ushering that night. Very good performance. Very good. He's a natural on the stage too. But yeah, I worked that night. So yeah, they changed from Staples Center to Crypto. I don't know when they made this transition, but then again, I haven't worked there for almost a decade. I worked there in 2007. Look, your slow ass. I hate when they do that. Don't you hate that shit? You saw that, right? They be driving all slow and they know the light about to be red, and they gonna speed up so they can get past the light. And then we stuck here. Stupid ass. But she was blown away. Yeah, now you know your niece got some skizzles. But yeah. Sometimes it'll take a while for people to appreciate your gifts and your input on things. So don't be discouraged. In the end, people will see their ways and they will contact you. Trust me. People will see their ways and they will understand that you've been the realest one, you've been the truest one, and they'll let you know. I don't know what happened to my other phone. I'm trying to avoid the freeway. Okay, this is Alvarado. So when I get to oh no, never mind. That place is closed. I think El Palacio. As a matter of fact, I think they closed at 7 something the last time that me and Elsie went, because she put me onto that place a while ago. Because at the time, she lives nearby. When I used to pick her up, so she said, "Girl, come pick me up so we can go." And then we went and stuff. Her Spanish is better than mine. She was speaking fluently and everything. I miss her. I miss her so much. You know what? I haven't even really been back out on the scene like that, like the whole little Belizean Jamaican scene. I haven't really been out there like that since she passed. Like, to me, she symbolized what it was, like, you know. So now when she gone, it's been a year now. I never went back like how I used to. Because when I used to go out, I used to be happy when I would see her. And I don't like nobody, so that means a lot. I used to be happy when I see her because she just had a light about her, you know what I'm saying? She was a high vibrational Gemini. She had a light around her that was just so undeniable. And if you saw her, like, she's the same person every time you see her. Literally the same person. She will say hi to you and everything. She don't act all stush like these motherfuckers out here be acting. She different. She had a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Honduran. She from New York, from Brooklyn. She's more authentic, more real. There go Pico. This is another place that I go to right here. I haven't been in a while. This one is called New Botanics. So you can go to their website, newbotanics.com, and that's where you can get most of the candles that I feature in my videos. You could probably get it here. But if you're out of state, you can order from New Botanics. You just put nu-botanics.com. I don't get their oils, but I do get their I don't get their oils, but I do get the candles and the other stuff that they got, like, you know. Okay. Yeah, this is Pico and Alvarado. So the other place, El Palacio, is on Pico and Kenmore. I felt like a kid in the candy store. When we went, we bought a bunch of shit. She liked it Santa Barbara. That was her girl. I like Santa Marta. She likes Santa Barbara. And San Losado. She liked him too. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's the place where she take me to. It's a small spot, but I think it's closed. Let's see. Yeah, they close. Yeah, never mind. Well, and I'm already here too. That's all right. That's fine. It's okay. Get your ass out the way. Yeah, that's where it's at. I just rode past it just now. I think that's it. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, I think that's the one. Then again, it's a lot on this street. Pico Alvarado. No, I didn't hit it yet. It's supposed to be Kenmore. Did I roll past Kenmore? I don't know. And then my other favorite one that I used to go to in Compton, they moved out here and they hardly don't see me no more. I know they be wondering about me. They be wondering. No, yeah, that was the one I rode past. Yeah, they're closed. That's the one I rode past.
¿Sabe qué dice la palabra discípulos, seguidores de Jesús? Tu Dios te quiere, mi amigo, que tú sigues a Él.
Keep your eyes. I don't know if I should get on the freeway. I don't know. I don't think I will. I mean, it's what day is it? Thursday. Damn, it's already Thursday already. Oh my God! It was just. Never mind. That's crazy. These weeks is going by very, very fast. That's crazy. You see this bitch? You see this bitch right here? This motherfucker didn't even signal. You see that shit? I have a Tesla. Move. That's the energy I get from this motherfucker right here. I have a Tesla. I don't need to signal. Move. Well, fuck you. Go, bitch. You want to be in front? Go. You want to be in front so bad? To non-signaling ass. Non-signaling motherfucker. That Thai food I had, that was my first and last meal of the day. I already know I'm gonna be full. I'm gonna be full the majority of the time. Ooh, something stained. Let me put my window up. Ooh, goodness gracious. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna put my window up. Oh yeah, I used to work here. No, this is a convention center. I used to be. Yeah, that's what it's called, crypto. Look, now you guys can see that. That see where it said crypto? That used to be the Staples Center, and I used to work there. And then this place across the street, none of this was here in 2017. It used to be just restaurants right there. And I used to go to this restaurant after work when that motherfucking people over there used to stress me out and stuff. I used to go to work. Um, I used to go to this restaurant called Los Compadres. Oh man, they used to be lit, boy. Oh, right by the train station. But now they closed that business down. But I used to be there all the time. Every day after work, I would go there. Especially I had a stressful day at work. And there was a couple of times I caught some of my supervisors there. I gave them a nasty ass look, bitch. A nasty one. Like, bitch, you better not ever go to the bathroom when I go to the bathroom. Ooh, try like they ain't see a nigga. Bitch, I know you saw me. Yep. Say something now, bitch. Say something now. I'm saying, but anyway. Yeah, that's where it was. Los Compadres used to be in this building right here. And then they moved because they had, I guess, somebody else bought the building to build something on top of it. I think what it was is they were trying to build more hotels so that when people that come here for the Laker games, for the LA Kings games and all that stuff, so they can, make money basically. You don't want to cross the street, so I changed my mind. Shit. They wanted to build a bunch of hotels and stuff, so that's why. And then I used to, after I would finish eat, I would get right on the train station. That's the Pico station. And then I would just go home, catch that long train ride back to South Central, trying to get my life together. Trying to get my life together. Get your life together. Y'all remember that song? 5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? Outside on the corner. You better get your, another one of y'all again. It better be a real fucking fire. Hurry up. No, for real, hurry up. Go save lives, man. Come on. Go save some lives. Yeah. 5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? Outside on the corner. We used to, when we was little kids, we used to always try to remix songs, just like the 92.3 The Beat used to do. We used to always try to remix songs and stuff. Oh boy, we used to be like 5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? Outside on the corner. These some crazy ass kids. You better get yourself together. Get yourself together. Alright, what street is this? Oh, I guess I can take this one, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I can take Broadway. Broadway go all the way down. It's a red light. I'm gonna turn anyway. Thug life. Oh man. Wait till we get home. Obey your thirst. That was an impromptu mukbang. That's crazy. I had to order some food because I had to piss. So I had to order some food in order to use their bathroom. So I picked up some food for my baby too. I just went to go drop some paper off in a drop box, even though office was closed. So I just went to go drop the paperwork in a document box, a drop-in box. Downstairs they had a Thai restaurant. I think the office was about to be, I think that building was about to be closed for the night. That's probably why she was like, to go? Alright, bitch, you don't want me to sit here? Okay. Always be thankful for what you have. Always. You see? Let me charge my phone. See these people living in tents and stuff. I went through some shit, but it could have been way worse. You know what I'm saying? I had to put a charger in there. It could have been way, way worse. I see other people living lives that's like way more rougher than mine. That's why I be grateful for everything. The more gratitude you show, the more better things will be for you. Sometimes you be in the thick of things and you just don't be feeling like being grateful for shit. But always think about that. Think about people that live in third world countries. They don't have a whole lot, but you notice they always happy. They're always joyful. And then you got people that have everything and they're fucking assholes and they're ungrateful and they're stingy and they're selfish and they're idiots. And that's not all people that, you know, that are well-to-do. There are some people that are well-to-do that are absolute angels, and they try to help. They try to, you know, help underprivileged people. So shout out to those kind of people. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what humans are supposed to do. You're supposed to use whatever privileges you have for good. Whatever privilege. I don't give a fuck if you, because people like to deny that they have it. But when they get vexed with you, that's the first thing they weaponize is the privilege that they were denying just seconds ago. The whole point of having privilege, no matter how minuscule or big that it is to use it for good, to be a voice for somebody that doesn't have the same privilege. It goes both ways. The same way how somebody can weaponize their privilege against others, somebody who's oppressed can weaponize their oppression against others. It's the same thing. Literally the same thing. The reasons may be different, but it's the same shit. Like privileged people, they can go through things too, right? They have privilege envy. They may try to help people that are underprivileged, but underprivileged people might bite their hands. They're like, bitch, fuck you. And then they rub their privilege in their face, you know, because they frustrated. You know, most times it's like that. And then vice versa. A person can have this and that. They can have everything going for them, but they're an imposter. You know what I'm saying? They don't have it all in terms of quality and personality. These are the type of people that be like, their gender is their only personality. Their gender, their zodiac sign, their sexuality, their phenotype. If that's your only personality trait, is that just those things? You're fucking weird. If that's your only personality trait, your sexuality, your gender, your race, where you're from, I guess, whatever your zodiac, that could be part of your personality. But if that's your only personality, your phenotype, that's your only personality, that's all you got, you don't have nothing else, like nothing else, no other qualities, that's kind of sad. That's why people have to hold on to whatever privilege they have, because they really don't have no personality. And then that's why they try to, like, you know, weaponize their privilege against people that don't have any, because they see that person don't have no privilege, got more fucking substance. They got more substance. They got more personality. They're a better fucking person. They know that shit. They know it. Wow, that person made a whole hut out of doors. Damn, I wish I would have showed you guys. That is some good craftsmanship. They made a whole little booth, a whole little house out of doors, out of wooden doors. You ever seen anything like that before? Only in LA, man. Only in LA. That's some good craftsmanship. Damn, I wish I would have showed y'all. They made a whole little house out of doors. Just put a bunch of doors together, like fuse the doors together and make it into a little box. That's crazy. I remember one time I saw this one video with this one white dude. He was so sweet. He made this thing for this homeless black woman. He made like a little hut on wheels. He built it by himself, by hand. Built it by himself. It was long enough for her to lay in it. It was about as long as like a little hut, but it was like as long as it's big enough for her to put her bed in there, and that's it. It's not enough for her to stand in, but it's enough for her to crawl in there, lock her door, and lay down and go to sleep. Like, you know, It was a nice, and it had wheels, so she can just push it wherever. He built it for her. So sweet. He built it for her, and she was just so thankful. She was so thankful. And it's like, with that little hut, it's all, she can park it wherever she want to park it. You know what I'm saying? She had the keys to it and everything. So she pretty much have her own place to stay, her own place to sleep. Now, if she have to wash up, then she have to go to maybe like a hotel, or like a we have places out here called multi-service centers, where people can go to these community centers and they can actually take a shower. They can get free soap, free washing detergent, blah 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 blah. They get everything that they need. Yep. When I look back, I used to go through some of these places myself. Yep. This was what, 10 years ago. Yeah, there was a point in my life where I was doing bad, like real bad. And there were people in my family that like low-key enjoyed it. Like some people enjoy, like they get a mental masturbation off that shit, watching you kind of struggle and shit. This motherfucker driving slow as shit. I bet you ain't nobody in front of him. Well, you still driving slow. Somebody in front of you, but you still driving slow. So let me get in front of you there, player. This bitch look like she driving slow too. Child. Let me get back over. I don't know why people be doing that in in the left lane. When they got a right lane, they can do that shit. It just don't make no sense. Ah, you wild. Oh, look at those big old teddy bears. Oh shit, I gotta go over. Yeah, but I used to go to some of them places, and even in some of the churches, they used to serve like free food and all that other stuff. Shit, we used to go through some shit. But now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Things got progressively better. Like no matter how bad you have it, trust me, it always gets greater later. It always does. And never forget the people that help you, and never forget the people that didn't fucking help you. Never forget that. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold no grudge, but never forget, you know, the times that they didn't like hold you down and shit. Never forget that. Because trust me, they'll come back around. Things are going good for you. They just have a feeling things are going good for you. Oh yeah, they'll come back around. No matter how bad you have it, it's always going to get better. It's always going to get better. Because 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I was really doing bad at the time. And I was just like, what is the point? What is the point? You know, but things improve slowly but surely. And you know what really helped things to improve for me is when I left certain people alone. That's when things got better for me. That's when I realized how much I was in my own way, and I was in my own way by allowing other people to get in my way. You know, that's a form of self-sabotage. Like hanging out with people that don't like you, that don't really value you, none of that, you know, like, but things didn't change for the better until I removed myself. That's why I'm so grateful for the year 2020. That year changed everything for me, and not just me, but for a lot of people. I knew that after 2020, I knew that by now, like a few years later, I knew that I was going to be all right. I knew that I was going to be better. I knew I was going to be all right. 2020 kind of changed a lot of things, but a lot of things, you know, the world changed, even if it was some bullshit. But it did change, and I was grateful for the transition. I was grateful for that. I mean, look at us now. Remember, like 4 years ago, we couldn't even walk into a place until we had a fucking mask on. Now I'm walking in and ain't no damn mask, you know? Years later, it's like everybody's gonna laugh at us about this shit. Everybody gonna be like, y'all so stupid. Because it was some bullshit. It really was. Not to say that the deaths weren't real, you know, but come on. You know, it's just like, Every 10, 15 years, it's always a fucking disease. We had swine flu, we had West Nile. Remember the swine flu vaccine? We had the West Nile, we had all this shit, SARS, bird flu. It's like, damn, shouldn't we be dead already? Like, I'm just tired of all the threats. Like, just fucking kill us already if you're gonna do it. Don't need to tease us, you know what I'm saying? Don't be playing with our balls and shit, you know? But I think looking back, we're gonna be so embarrassed, y'all. Cause I mean, what's the difference between me not having a mask now and me not having a mask and me having a mask in 2020, in 2021? So it just disappears. So no more cocoa. No. What? Hmm. And we didn't have to deal with it. I mean, we didn't have to deal with it either. The whole 2020, 2021, we didn't have to deal with cocoa. I think we had some form of it before it became a thing, but after that, we didn't catch nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And I was out and about in the wilderness trying to get things, go shopping, try to get things. This when people were doing all that panic shopping. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna have my daughter sit in the car because anybody bump my baby, bitch. You know, people was acting real stupid. I kind of felt a little 2020ish with this solar storm stuff. It kind of had me feeling like people was gonna start panic shopping again. But I think one of my priorities for this year is to definitely like have everything fully stocked at my home so that I don't have to worry about it. Like, let me go get these tissue before it be hard to find tissue. I wonder if all those people that took all that damn tissue from 2024, I wonder if they still have some tissue from 2020. Because I remember going to Walmart and just seeing literally no tissue. I'm like, damn, freaking A. I almost thought it was going to be like that with the solar storms, but it is something to think about the internet being down. You know what? I think that if it does happen for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, so the fuck what? I think that'll be good because I feel like these younger generations, they need to learn what life was like without the internet, just like how we did. And even for us adults, to us grown folks or whatever, maybe it'll be good to kind of go back in time for a little bit. I personally wouldn't mind, even though I make money online and all this other stuff. If the internet goes off, then I just have to find something else to do. I'll adjust. I'll still be grateful. I'll adjust. But I feel like it may not be such a bad thing for a couple of weeks. Maybe it might put things in perspective. Maybe these kids might be able to go outside and actually play, and we go outside and play with them. Maybe people actually know how to hold a fucking conversation too. Yeah. People actually learn how to have social skills and actually learn how to talk, because a lot of people don't know how to talk. They can talk shit online and cyber bully and cyber attack people online, but when you meet these motherfuckers in person, they can't even talk. They don't even know how to give you eye contact. They're just fucking weird. But when they go online, they just type away talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So that would be good. Yay. Shit, no internet for a couple of weeks. Shit, I'll be all right. But they talk about no electricity and stuff, so it's like you got to go back into the olden days. It's time to reconnect. You remember, like, back in the day, if there was like a hurricane or a storm and the power was knocked off in your house, and like you lived with other people, and that was the time when you reconnected with them, right? You guys would get the candles out. Y'all would salvage whatever food that you guys can salvage, throw the rest away. Then everybody's sitting around with the candlelight, just talking. And then you get a chance to reconnect. So sometimes it has to be a disconnection for a reconnection, is what I'm trying to say. I know y'all remember that. Like, if the lights was off, it was like, okay. And before that, it was like everybody was disconnected in your home. Nobody was talking to each other. Everybody was like, nobody, everybody just doing their own thing, like ships passing through the night type shit. But when the lights were off, all you had was each other. No electricity, nothing to distract you from anything but each other. just a candle light and just each other. That's it. And then you end up reconnecting. So I think that if we were to go through that, it would help us to reconnect. It would help us to like, because a lot of this stuff that happens online in the digital world doesn't happen here. Like all these little fake ass little movements and shit. I ain't gonna get into all of it, but these little hateful ass little movements and all this little bullshit that people have online, which is why I don't get involved in any of that shit. None of this shit happens in a real life though. Nobody tells me shit in a real life, you know? So these little movements, these little hateful movements, you know, I'm against this group, I'm against that group, all this little stupid ass shit that people do online. I can't wait for the internet to come off. Good. I don't give a shit. Good. So maybe they can shut the fuck up. They don't have no way to spread their fucking vermin everywhere, to spread their hatred. They can't use the internet to spread hate. Good. Now you got to sit in your own shit because you know they ain't going to talk shit to anybody's face. All these little movements that we talk about certain groups of people, oh, we don't like these people, all this little bullshit. You ain't saying shit to our fucking face when we're outside. Nobody say shit to me outside about nothing. All the little conversations we have online out here, nobody telling me nothing. Nobody don't say nothing to my family either about go back here and go back over there. I don't hear none of that shit. Nobody ain't saying nothing to our fucking faces. So all these little fake ass movements is only for online. When you actually go outside and fucking touch some fucking grass, you'll realize not a lot of people aren't as small-minded as they appear. Now, a lot of people are phony, though. You know, they'll smile in your face here in person, but then they go online and start talking the real shit, how they really feel about you. But it's like, I already felt it. I've been felt it. Okay? You ain't dropping no bombshell. This ain't no breaking news. And my nigga, I already know how you feel. I don't care. You the one that's in denial. You the one being fake. You got to stretch yourself out to be fake for me. And all I got to do is be me. Because I don't have no hate. You do. None of them fake ass movements and social groups online, all that shit is weird. That's in the digital world, that might fly in the digital world, but in a real life, that shit don't fly. That shit don't go. That shit don't rock. The fuck? None of y'all ain't talking that shit. And if the internet was off, there would be nobody preaching hate. There'll be no hateful groups, separatist, divisionist groups, because they don't have anybody else to talk to. They won't be able to say that. All the shit they say online about other groups of people, other demographics and shit, they ain't gonna say that shit to your fucking face. They ain't gonna say that. They don't have no conversation. I miss when people used to have conversation. Even back then when I was younger, we had video games and stuff, but we still talked. We still sat at the dinner table. We still talked. Some of us ate outside. Some of us will feel like, let's all eat outside. Okay, we all eat outside, or let's sit down, let's eat at the TV, or let's eat at the table. We still, you know, we still had conversation. People had real conversation back then. And if anybody told you about like a fight, oh, we didn't have no like nothing to record the fight. You know what I'm saying? We had like Polaroids. You could take some snapshots or whatever, but you had to be there to know, to see it. Or you had to ask somebody in the neighborhood who was really good at telling stories. They was real good at telling stories, blow for blow, word for word. And then you just kind of go by their stories. You know, you listen to that one. Okay, can you go now? Did y'all sleep back there? Somebody getting head in the front seat. Oh, TG Boxing Gym. I used to go there, you guys. Me and my cousin used to go there. One of the guys that was training us, he used to like me. Man, I should have hit that when I had a chance. What was I thinking, man? Trying to be loyal to you niggas, man. I should have been fucked him. Anyways, I wasn't trying to talk to nobody at the time, man, you know. But he was trying to flirt with me and stuff. He was like, I'll train you and your cousin for real. I'll train you or whatever. I just want you to, basically you want me to date me and stuff. And I just didn't end up coming. I didn't end up coming back. I was like, I don't know. I should have stayed. Shit. His daughter was a boxer though. His daughter was like the #1 junior boxer in her division in California. I was like, all right, girl. She's probably boxing professionally now. Probably doing the Golden Gloves, you know. But yeah. But I used to spend time over there because my daughter's I ain't like that bitch. Daycare provider. She was down the street on 54th and Fig. Yeah, that bitch. Like that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Anyways, and then I used to go there. I would drop my daughter off, and then I would go do my little thing or whatever. And then I would go to the boxing gym, and I would hit the bags. Ooh, it used to be so fun. I would go and I hit the bags and stuff, and then I started inviting my cousin because my cousin was already boxing. I think he used to box back and forth, like, because there was a one point where he had lost a lot of weight. He was like kind of getting big, and at one point he kind of was losing weight and kind of bulking up. I could see it in his arms and his neck and stuff. I said, "Damn, what you been doing?" He said he was boxing. So I said, "Come on, you want to come with me?" So me and him would come to TG boxing, and we would just hit the bags. And then that's where I met Coach Chili, what's his name? Coach Chili Wilson. If y'all look him up, he's very, very famous, and like he's a boxing trainer, but he's worked with many celebrities, including The Rock, a couple other people. There's so many. Like, he worked with Vin Diesel, he worked with The Rock, he worked with all the act. Just think of any action star, he worked with all of them. Any type of action movie, he was like the trainer. He was like a trainer. So I met Coach Chili Johnson there, and what was funny was I was hitting the bags and stuff, right? You know what I mean? I'm a mama, so I'm a mama with my little mama arms, my little mama body, and I'm just up there hitting the bags like woo, 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 woo. And I remember I was going in, right? And this is when I was in the mode of losing weight. I was this is like 2017, 2018. I was in the mode of losing weight. I was doing a lot of yo-yo dieting at the time, but I had finally got my weight down at the time. I can't wait to get back to that spot. I'm working on it, okay? And I remember I was hitting the bags. I'm like, I'm just doing whatever. I'm just moving naturally. And so I remember because this is a TG boxing gym. That's like Garcia. It's a Mexican American boxing gym, but black people go there too. But it's mainly Hispanics, right? All right. And so Coach Chili Johnson, he's obviously black, but he go there too. And that's when you see the black people come when he there. Okay. So when I went there, I was hitting the bags. I was doing a good job or whatever. I guess I was, because all the Mexican kids, all the little teenagers, they was all giving me daps like, "That's what's up, mama. That's what's up, mommy. Yeah, you doing your thing, yeah," or whatever. And then Coach Chili Johnson, he come up to me and he's like, you good. You got a natural form. You just need to work on this and da 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 and whatever. He was like, "How long you been doing it?" I said, "No, not really. I don't really do it. I'm just moving naturally or whatever." He was like, "I could train you." And I was like, "How much?" He was gonna charge me like, how was he gonna charge? I couldn't afford it. I'm gonna just keep it real. At the time, I couldn't afford it. And he's worth every penny. So don't get me wrong, Coach Chili Johnson. I hope that he's alive and well today. He's worth every fucking penny. But he gonna see me again, okay? There must be a reason why I'm talking about him. He gonna see me again. He was gonna charge me like 200 and something a week. But because he worked with professionals and celebrities, he was trying to drop it down to like 100 or something a week. I said, "I'm sorry." I was like, I'm kind of like, at the time I was working at the call centers, and it was not, the call center, they have like high turnover rates, so you can't really like commit to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't commit to certain things when you have a job that's like kind of flimsy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a high turnover rate. You might sign up for some type of service or whatever, and then you end up getting fired, and it's like, so I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to owe him nothing or anything like that. So I told him, I said, "Damn, I really want to." He said, "Yeah." He said, he started telling me his whole little resume. He was like, "Yeah." He said, I've worked with everybody. I've worked with The Rock. I worked with this person. I worked with, what's his name? The one from the Green Mile. He dated Omarosa, that big man. The big man. What's his name? His death was mysterious too. I think somebody killed him. Michael, I think Michael Duncan. Is that his name? I think his name is Michael Duncan. But he was in the Green Mile, a bunch of other movies and stuff. He dated Omarosa when he died. He was with. I think they was about to get married. That was her fiance. That was real sad. But anyway, he said he worked with him. He worked with so much people, and then he was like, "Look me up on Facebook." You think I'm lying? I'm like, anybody said you lying? I looked him up on Facebook, and then I saw all his pictures. He took a picture with The Rock and all this stuff. I was like, wow. Yeah. So he was charging too much, and at the time I'm a single mom. I was on a fixed income and trying to work. I was in a game program, like, so I couldn't really do it. But he did say that he liked me. He liked my form. He wanted to help me. And I think that if I could afford at the time, I would have kept going. Maybe my body would have been a lot more different. But it's okay. I'm gonna circle back around. I used to go to that boxing gym. I used to pay them. I used to pay them $40 a month. That's not bad. Now you don't get no lessons when you go to the boxing gym. You don't get no lessons. Nobody's gonna come to you and be like, "Hey," they're not gonna do it unless they just happen to or whatever. They'll train. You'll see them train other people, and then you could just listen in. That's how I used to just ear hustle. I used to watch them like train the other boxers. Or you gotta go like this, and I'd be like, and I would like copy off of them. Like I would just ear hustle. That's how but you pay $40 just to hit the bags. You gotta pay $40, and then when you pay your $40, then they give you you have to buy your own. You have to buy your own material, like your own hand wraps. They have it there, but you have to get your own. And then you can borrow the gloves. You can rent out the gloves, but it's better if you use your own. But always like wrap your hands, because like everybody use those gloves. It's like kind of everybody use it. So, but yeah, he said some good times of that. Me and and then the other Mexican dude that wanted to that wanted to date me or whatever. He was one of the coaches over there. After a while, I stopped seeing Coach Chili, and I ended up seeing him. And then he gave us, me and my cousin, he gave us a free lesson like for a few days a week. And boy, his exercises had my body hurting so fucking bad. I was literally like walking like an old lady with a poop in my pants. That's how bad it was. And you want to date me? You'll put me through all this pain? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that nigga was trying to holler. At the time, I was still stuck on stupid. I was stuck on stupid, trying to make fetch happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I could have hit that. You know what I'm saying? I could have, but I could have got me some free boxing lessons. But I didn't want to do that. So there's a lot of stuff I could have done. A lot of people had put a lot of things in front of me to be like, "Hey, da da da," and I just be like, "No, that's okay. I'll be all right. It's okay. I'm fine." I turned down a lot of shit. I turned down a lot of shit. And I turned down a lot of people. Oh no. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta get some fun. What was you about? Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna circle back around. A lot of things that I put on the back burner because of my circumstances at the time, I'm gonna circle back around. I feel like I will this year. I'm gonna circle back around and give thanks and stuff. And like restart old things that I had to put on the back burner because I had so much going on and I was around the wrong people, and just wasn't in the best best environments or around the best people that were conducive to my growth. Now that I'm in that better place in my life now, and it's getting better or whatever, I can circle back around and pick up the ball again, if that makes sense. Like pick it back up again and make a basket. So that's what I'm going. That's what I'm gonna end up doing. Don't look at my tags, copper. None of your business. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, policias. Don't look at my tags. I got proof of my registration though. That's the thing. I got proof of my registration, but it's just that I have a recall, and I'm on the they say I'm on the waiting list because everybody that have my car has the recall thing. So I paid my registration. I have proof that I paid, but because of my car got a recall, I have to be on a couple of months waiting list because the part that I need to get it fixed, I don't have to pay for it. That's good. Like I don't have to pay for for the repair because it's part of a recall, so I don't have to pay for it, which is good. But the part that they need put me on a list for a couple of months. When I put myself on the list, it was March. Now we're in May. So I should call these people to see, because they told me I was going to be on the waiting list for 4 months. I said, damn. I was like, when do you think I'm going to get this part so y'all can fix my shit? They was like, shit, you might have to wait till the summertime. Just call us or whatever. Da-da-da. I'm like, oh my God. But I've been kind of nervous, but the police, they don't even bother me. I done rolled past so much police. They like, I'm like, they don't be paying attention. But I mean, whenever I feel, something, I'll be like, let me burn a contra la ley. Let me burn a novena right quick. Let me get that contra la ley. Let me get that and put some motherfucking high John. Let me get a high John, nigga. Keep a high John up in this car. I see them all the time. The whole time I was driving, I saw them. They didn't even bother me. My tags say September of last year. They don't fucking bother me. But I guess maybe they know about the recall for my car, so maybe they probably like, oh, okay. But I do have proof that I did pay my registration, though. I have proof that I paid, but I'm just on a waiting list for this recall, for this repair. Something, I think it's something with my it's a recall about the catalytic converter. Something about it causing a lot of producing smog. So once I get that fixed, then I'm good to go. So I'm gonna switch this anyway, for a black Jeep. So instead of Haruti, I want Wariti. I want a black car. This is Blanca right here. I love Blanca. I'm gonna always remember Blanca. Even if I switch cars, I'm gonna always remember this car. Always. And my first one too. The very first car I had was a Toyota. What was it? Toyota Camry. That's my first car. Personally, I actually like Hondas. I know people be talking shit about certain car makes, but I like Japanese car because it stands the test of time. Like, you would never see me get a fucking Volkswagen or a Kia, even though Kias are aesthetically beautiful. They're very beautiful cars. Because I drove Kia Optima was my first car I had. It was from my cousin. I was supposed to take over his payments. So technically that's the first car I had. It was a 2015 Nissan Altima, and I had got it in 2017. That they really pretty cars, but they're mechanically, they suck. Kias do not last. Mechanically, they fucking suck. So I mean, if you just want to get a cute little Kia just to flex with, and you young and you ain't got no kids, all right, do your thing. But you want something practical. I like Japanese car. I like Honda. I remember the first car I wanted to get was a Honda CRV. I just felt like it was me. I don't have nothing against it now, but that was one of the cars I like, because I'm a big bitch. I like big cars. I can't see my big ass coming out of a little car. That shit looks so stupid. If you're a little bitch and you come out of a little car, it's like, okay, you little, your car little. Okay, girl. Okay. But you see a big bitch like me come out the car, come out a little ass car, you can be like, girl, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I like big cars. I like cars where I'm sitting up high. I like them type of cars where you got to climb in it just to get in there, like, But I think I'll probably give me another Jeep. Kind of eyeing another Jeep. This time black. So I don't have to go to the car wash all the fucking time. Jeep is not Japanese though. Jeep is American. Mechanically, I would say it's better than like Volkswagen, Ford, GMC. It's better than a fucking Saturn. It's better than them shits, Jeep's alright, you know what I'm saying? It's aesthetically pleasing, but I don't really hear too much bad about, mechanically becoming Jeeps. But now that I had this issue here with this Jeep, and this is 16, right? So Now that I'm having this recall shit with this car, I'm like, I don't know. They may have some tendencies to have recalls. This type of car. Oh, look at her hair. She is so cute, so adorable. You know, when I was little, I used to have long hair, but my hair was thin. I have thin hair, so even when I was little and my hair was long, it was very, very thin. Her hair is long and thin, just like how my hair used to be. Her hair is a little longer than mine was. Her hair is all the way down here. This little girl right here. Oh, that's her mama. Oh, damn. She like a sister girl. I thought that was a little Keisha. Okay. Oh, okay. She's Hispanic. I thought it was a little light skinned black girl. I swear to God. You know what? Sometimes you really can't tell, especially out here in LA. You really can't tell. Sometimes from far away, you can't tell a Mexican from a black person. I swear to God. Even some of like the darker skinned Mexicans or like the darker skinned Central American people, sometimes you can't even tell. You can't tell if it's a light skinned black person. You can't tell if it's a brown skinned black person or an actual like non black person that's dark, just happen to be dark. You almost can't tell. Mm. I thought she was a little light skinned black girl until I saw her mama come and her daddy come. They straight Mexican. Not to say that Mexicans don't wear braids, because they do wear braids. Because they Native Americans, so natives, they wear braids too. Mm. She had some pigtails like a little black girl though. It was like this. She's like a little Bone Thug and Harmony and shit. Make sure. This is my little savings thing, y'all. I ain't put nothing up in here yet. This time I will. I will actually put something up in here. I want to do that little savings challenge thing and have a bunch of these just propped up somewhere. It ain't that funny. Laughing all loud. Shut your ass up. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside the store right quick. Get some things. I gotta get my daughter something. What does she want? Oh, okay. I'll get some stuff for her to make chili cheese fries. It looks like that's what she wanted. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming. So, let me see. Oh, what time is it now? I'm gonna need to adjust my time. I'll have to get her something to eat in here. Um. All right. So if I have another mukbang, I might post it up. But anyways, make sure you guys join my Patreon. I post free content and paid content. Um. Oh, I got myself. Okay, I'm on the clock for 9 o'clock. I thought I had to be online at 8 o'clock, so I don't have to be online till 9. Okay, good. Okay, I just want to make sure because I don't want to miss my start time. They didn't crack down on that shit. I don't want to miss it. Everything worked out good today. You know what? When you set the intention for the day, that shit really be hitting exactly like how you envision it. If you set the intention for the day that, especially if you got shit to do or whatever, you got loose ends to tighten. All you have to do is really like close your eyes and envision things, especially if you got like oils and stuff, like little spiritual oils. When you put it on, you just close your eyes and visualize people doing what you want them to do, especially if you're dealing with like middlemen or something like that. If you have missions to go on, you put the oil on and you will just pretty much just be like, you just picture people smiling with you, people being really helpful, kind, lenient, cooperative. That was the intention I set today, because I had got some type of notification when I logged onto a portal and it was saying something was suspended. I said, "¿Qué? Cate?" I said, "Let me clean this up." I didn't get mad or nothing because I can't. I can't be railing up and doing all that stuff now. I gotta keep it chill, keep it chill, keep it chill. Um, so it's like, let me just take care of it, man. I'll just take care of it. I didn't stress about, oh, what if I go there and they're gonna end up having an attitude with me and then da 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 da. Like I could have went through that whole thing. I could have did all that in my head and draw the shit to me like I used to do, right? Like my silly ass used to do. But I said, nah. I said I'm not gonna trip. So I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna go today and I'm gonna talk to the people, straighten it out. It's okay, it's all right. So I just put on my oils and I close my eyes and I just picture people with security smiling at me. I'm picturing people being really helpful. Um, picture myself with my ticket, when I'm checking in and me walking out the building satisfied with a stack of papers, like I'm picturing, I'm just like going through the whole thing. And I'll tell you, every time when I set that intention and I do that, it literally plays out just like I did. So just imagine when you're the type of person, I used to be this way too, so I'm not judging. When you be the type of person that you just be pre-annoyed. I don't know if that's some Virgo shit, but we would be pre-annoyed. Like we're already going to be pre-annoyed for the day. Like we just know somebody's going to do something to piss us off. Like we just already know, right? We just be like, like we just already know. Sometimes it's not good to do that, even though it's most likely to happen sometimes. But if you just imagine, if you instead of thinking about what can go wrong, just think about what should go right, what you deserve. When you do your visualization, think about what you should deserve. And I'm telling you, it'll play out exactly like it is in my mind. Because that's what happened to me today. It played out exactly. I close my eyes, I visualize everybody that I'm in contact with is going to be cooperative, kind, lenient, and go above and beyond. I'm going to catch them on their good day, even if they're fucking assholes. When I catch them, it's going to be their best day where they like, and that's what I did. And guess what? When I went to the building, the security guards was talking to me, laughing, smiling with me. Da da da. They were helpful. Then the other security guard, he come and he talked to me, and he stand next to me. At first, I almost forgot. Why are you? And I said, oh yeah, I put that. Okay, okay, so he could be helpful. Okay, good. Let me just. And then he was standing next to me, helping me with the kiosk. I'm like, oh, okay, press that. Okay, oh, all right. He was helpful, very helpful. And then when I got called to the desk, another police is, then I get called to the desk to go speak with a person, and he was just smiling, just like in my vision. Yeah. How are you doing today? You okay? I was like, yeah, I'm there. He said, how's your day? I was like, fantastic. He was like, great. Wow. And then, he was just incredibly sweet, incredibly kind. I was like, damn, this visualization shit be hitting. God damn, I wish I would have knew about this shit 10 years ago, 15 years ago. That's why you young people, you guys are lucky. You guys are in the best time. It may not feel like it, but you guys are in the best time. Look at all this information. Look at all this stuff. Like I didn't have all this a couple years ago. I didn't know about all this a couple years ago. Now you have, now you know. When you know, it's like, damn, I wish I would have knew this earlier. You might feel like that sometimes. Damn, I wish I knew that shit earlier. But yeah, he was just smiling. He was like, how's your day? I was like, fantastic. Yeah. He was like, I don't know. He was like, you're all set. I was like, that's it? That's all I had to do? He was like, yeah, you're all set. No, nothing's going to be suspended. You're good. I was like, oh, okay. And I just walked out the building with my stack of papers, smiling, just like I imagined it to be. Just like when I went to my cousin's stuff last year. I went to my cousin's event. I was nervous a little bit, but I was like, well, I want to go. I say every time I go to my cousin's events, it's always good vibes anyway. So I just closed my eyes and I pictured people just laughing and smiling, me recording, and people just laughing and smiling, like me walking and people are just smiling at me. That's what I'm picturing. And then when I was there, that's exactly what happened. I started recording I was recording some performances from some artists. And then my cousin come in the camera, he like, hey, and then everybody start coming to the camera and everybody was smiling. While I'm recording it, it's like everybody's smiling at the camera because I'm recording the performance, but my cousin jumped in like, hey. And then, everybody start to come like, oh, and it just like, it was a bunch of people just coming and just smiling. It's like big smiles in front of my face, huge smiles. Like, and I was like, wow, I just pictured this in my mind. So really, when you, the visualization is a motherfucker. When you really could actually picture it like movies, like movie reels, it's the same way how I get my visions. That's how I get my mind's eye visions. It looked like when I get a mind eye vision, I usually be half asleep and I'm trying not to fully go to sleep, but I'm trying to listen to something. Maybe I'm watching a TV show or something like that, and I'm watching a TV show like that, and I'm trying to listen to the show, but my eyes is tired. I'm like, that's when I have the visions for some reason, right? I have the mind eye vision, and the mind eye vision is kind of like it's kind of like watching reels. It's like watching a trailer for a movie, like that. That's what it looks like in my mind, like a trailer for a movie. So I'm like half sleeping, and it'll come to me. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how I be getting my visions. I don't know how this for everybody else, but when I do get, I don't get them as often, but when I do get mind's eye vision, it usually like that. I be half sleep, like in a very meditative state, like half sleep, but not trying to fall asleep, still trying to be conscious. Cause I sleep light as fuck. I really do sleep very light. Even if I'm astral traveling, if I hear one thing, one type of noise in my house, I will wake up instantly. Like, I swear to God, I will literally wake up just like, I sleep very light. 222. I sleep very light. Like if I was asleep around you and you even just walk by the door where I'm sleeping, I'd be like, I will. I don't know. I just like I sleep really light, and my daughter sleep kind of light too. And if you come near her, she'd be like, so I guess she got it from me. She get it from my mama. But yeah, I sleep light as hell. So even if I'm astral traveling, even if I'm like deep in the thick of it, I'm still connected to my body because I'm already, I guess my mind is in overdrive and I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna do when I get up. Even when I'm astral traveling, like, oh yeah, I gotta do this when I wake up. I gotta do that. Okay, I'm gonna, okay. Like my mind is already on the next thing. And so it's like I have one, it's like half of me is still conscious and I'm still hearing everything, even though I'm sleeping light. And then the other part of me is in the dream world, in the astral, whatever dimension, whatever, I'll be over there. And the moment I hear something, like, even if I know my alarm is about to sound or just some type of noise in the house, I will instantly like get up, and then my body would be so heavy. My arms and my legs would be so heavy. Like I'd be like, oh shit. Anyways, guys, I'm still full. Oh my god. I already know I'm gonna shit late at night. Some good food right here. I can already feel my stomach like, oh god. Okay. This is my only meal though. That was my first and only meal, child. That's it. But anyways, guys, so I'll catch you guys up with the next mukbang. I don't know what I'm gonna try next. Maybe what would I'm gonna try next? Let's see. For next time, guys, I think I'm gonna try banh mi. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try some Vietnamese shit. Maybe I want some banh mi. I want some banh mi and I want some Vietnamese iced coffee. That's what I want. Yeah, I just want to like. I just have like a little flavor, like a little craving for that pickled cabbage that they put in there. I think it's called daikon. Yeah, I like banh mi. I like their sandwiches. So maybe I might try that next. I might try that as a mukbang next. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later. Gotta love you. Gotta love me. Bye.